I'm a little worried about revealing this secret today, particularly with Criss here live on set. Criss, this is about hypnosis. I'm going to hypnotize something. I'm a little worried you might get hypnotized because this is very powerful. So maybe you should squint or hum a song in your head or something to diffuse the power of hypnosis. Here we go up. Up slowly. Here we go. Watch. I'm going to hypnotize. Not so much hypnotize when you hit things, but hypnotize. Here we go. Watch this. Sleep now. Sleeping. I've always found hypnotizing inanimate objects pretty easy because they're already very close to unconscious. I'm going to take a couple of pieces here. Take that piece there. Okay? And we'll take this piece there. Now, the reason I hypnotized this stir stick is because at this point, if I didn't hypnotize it, it would be making this sound. Ah! But because I've hypnotized it, of course, it's not making any noise now. Now look, I'm going to hold this one here, and I'm going to hold this one here, just like this. Okay. Now watch this. The amazing thing about them being hypnotized is you're going to see this one pass through that one like smoke. Okay, you can see it pass through. Now watch. 1, 2, 3. Like smoke. 1, 2. Like smoke. Back and forth they go, one by one. Now, that's pretty cool, but watch. Bring the camera down because I want you to see this. Down here we are. Now, I got to admit, some things I need a little help with. So here's a little something. Actually I'm going to break this into 2 more pieces. Like this and like this. And I'm going to, along with these pieces, I'm going to use my lucky quarter. My lucky quarter is a big help because I just have to take the lucky quarter and the pieces. First I put the pieces down inside the cup. Okay. Then I take my lucky quarter. If I drop it down inside the cup as well and just snap my fingers, the lucky quarter actually causes, I want you to see this, causes the pieces I'm hoping you'll see right here to come all back together. Leave me with nothing inside except for my lucky quarter. This is definitely a perfect trick for the next time you're at the coffee shop. I'm going to teach you all the details how to do this. Now, I actually shared this with you guys maybe a year and a half ago. But after a couple of weeks, I saw the video that I did before the explanation, and there's a few key details I didn't get to. So I'm going to teach you what I'd call the real work on this video. I'm also going to announce the winners of last week's warning contest. Okay, last week I had a contest, and a whole bunch of you left comments. And I'm going to announce the 12 winners of my brand new warning trick on the DVD. I'm also going to give you a chance to win one of my $100 Miracles project. And $100 Miracles is actually a reference to the $100 bill switch. Not that every trick on there is worth $100, nothing like that, okay? And going to also ask you the question of the week. All that's coming right here on this video. My $100 Miracles project is probably one of my best-selling projects ever, and it's all based on the Kozlowski bill switch. Now, traditionally, people would do the bill switch in what I'd say very explicit and bold ways, and there was a strong sense that you switch the bills. So I came up with a whole bunch of cool tricks that use the bill switch in a more subtle and implicit way, all right? And I'm going to be giving away 12, and this is your chance to win. All you have to do is enter a comment or make a comment down below and answer this question. It's a new year, 2019, brand new year. What is one of your resolutions or an idea or a goal or something you're going to keep in mind moving forward? So leave a comment down below for your chance to win one of my $100 Miracles project and tell me what's something on your mind as we head into the new year. I'm going to reveal the secret to this in 2 parts. First, I'm going to share with you the secret technique on how you can make the snap pieces of stir stick melt through each other. The response to this is really sweet. I love the fact that no one has to think of a number, no one's picked a card. You're not even making something vanish or appear. You're just making them melt through, and you're using the most organic item you can think of. Okay, you could even borrow this from somebody and say, hey, let me show you something crazy with this. So I love how organic this is. So first I'm going to show you the exact technique on having the pieces melt through each other. Then I'm going to reveal to you this very kooky method, but very visual method, ultimately, and mysterious for restoring all the pieces right back to a solid stir stick. So this illusion, they can see they're firmly held in place. this illusion of taking one and having it pass right through the other and then showing very fairly they're linked in a sense, right? And then you pull back and they're unlinked. It can look so pretty. And it's definitely something you want to do right in front of people, like literally do it like 6, 8 inches from in front of your friend's eyes, okay? Now what I'm going to do is this. The right thumb secretly, it's like that. For just a second, I'm going to pull them away, okay? But because the 2 fingers are here, and if you do it like this, people are going to see something for a second, right? So you want to make sure the back of your fingers are perfectly facing your friend, right? So they see them here. You turn, you go 1, 2, and it's nice that they can see the solidity. When you do this, they can even hear it if you're close enough. They can see you're really firmly tapping the middle to the middle. So that when you come down, you go 1, 2, and then when you go again, all I'm going to do is expand this. But it looks like it melted right through, okay? And I do the reverse. I go 1, 2, and then on 3, I'm going to again pull my thumb back just enough so I can clear. So I'm clearing the end like this, right? So 1, 2, boom, silent. And now if you practice with both hands, of course, then you can go, the right hand goes through, show them both linked now, come down, and now you can turn everything this way, and with the left thumb now you can go 1, 2, and then the left thumb pulls away just enough to slip by that way. Either way, I think you do this 2, maybe 3 times. I wouldn't do it so much more. When I was first trying to figure out how to have these broken pieces all linked together magically into a full piece, when I was first playing around with it, the first thing I didn't consider that if you're using a small cup in a coffee shop or something, this is a fair bit bigger. So I thought, what am I going to do? How can I conceal this inside the cup? I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. Then I thought, wait a second. If I don't mind putting a very small hole, just a tiny little hole in the cup, what I can do is I can have the stir stick, slip it inside the cup, okay? And I can maybe conceal it with my hand. I thought, okay, now I'm getting close. But how am I going to get in that position? I wasn't sure how I was going to get into that position. I picked this up off the floor, off a chair or something, and then it hit me. If I have this pushed down a fair bit, I can actually have this sitting right here on the table. I can even have it off to the side, sitting there, okay? And I'm ready to go now. I can do this trick, and now I can be in this really cool position. So all I have to do is somehow get rid of these pieces, all right? So what I did is a simple, now you can do a false transfer. All you do is I said my magic coin. I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I had something I could drop in with the pieces, kind of swirl around and somehow restore them. So I just take the pieces, if you want, if it's easier for you, snap them after you've done that, the two of them melting like smoke through each other, break this into smaller pieces, right? And I can do a few different things. I can either pretend to take the pieces and transfer them into this hand, okay? Or I can come over here and pretend to gather up all the pieces in this hand. But either way, it's just a false transfer. And I have to have a reason to go to my pocket. So that's where I came up with this idea of my lucky coin, my magic coin, whatever you want. It could be a guitar pick, it could be anything, it could be an eye from a dolphin, whatever, in your pocket here. You got these pieces here, and this is something I've mentioned on the channel before. You never go to your pocket before telling people why you're going. So I say, I've got all the pieces here. So luckily, I've got my, luckily I've got my lucky coin. And as soon as I say, I've got my lucky coin, I haven't said I'm going to my pocket, but they know that's where I'm going next. So luckily, I've got my lucky coin. Take these, apparently put them in here. Maybe add a little bit of action here just to sort of keep their eye pulled over to this hand. So it's here, doing the false transfer, but just curling the fingers a little bit, holding them in, boom, like this. Go right to my pocket here, all right? Boom, go down, try not to tag on there we go, the microphone cable there. Come out with a quarter. I'm gonna put the pieces down inside, take the quarter down inside like this, and then wave my hand, whatever. And now I just have to time this. I say, believe it or not, I reach in, I've got the cup. I'm gonna pull and as soon as this is cleared the back of the table is when I move forward and I take it out like this. Now, that in itself is visually amazing. But they still think, people will be convinced there's still the loose pieces in here. So when you take this and dump out the coin and they see there's nothing else inside, you can also sort of flash this. Again, you don't want to take too much time. They might see the tiny hole in the bottom. But you can dump out your quarter, boom, like this, flash the fact that it's empty, or even do that like that, and boom, it's an absolutely perfect way to mysteriously restore all the pieces and a shocking ending to this trick. Now here are the 12 winners from last week's contest. If I name your name, you have just won one of my brand new tricks called Warning. You can check out the full preview at sankeymagic.com. Here we go. And as always, if I do name your name now, make sure you send an email to my team at contact@sankeymagic.com and let them know your real name, not a fictitious name, your real name and your shipping address, and we'll ship you out your prize. Here we are, the 12 winners. Tom Mittelmagier with 2 T's, Mittelmagier, Tom Mittelmagier, I think. Another Tom, Thomas Baker, Ruben Das with 2 S's, Michael Kratzner, Left Mind Media, Alchemical Dragons, Hader Barluska, Diana Cornwell, Daniel Fox, Ron Rivet, how riveting, Brian Dawson, and Wendy Epting with a T, E-P-T-I-N-G, Wendy Epting. You 12 won, congratulations. And don't forget to enter the contest. Leave a comment down below and tell me, if not a resolution, maybe a goal, a plan, an idea you want to keep in mind, a concept, a philosophy, something that you're keeping in mind regarding this brand new year, 2019. Leave a comment down below, be automatically entered into the contest. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like the trick. I hope you practice it. Always put in a little bit of practice before showing it to friends. Very, very important. Both for the manual dexterity and just for the psychological confidence. This is a great trick to practice in front of a mirror for sure and work out that timing. More people are doing probably magic in coffee shops than ever because it's a perfect place. Everyone's relaxed. And if you can grab something, a sugar packet or with a cup or a wooden stir stick, it's just really organic. So please practice this trick and amaze your friends with it. Also, please seriously consider subscribing to my channel. Click that subscribe button. At least once a week I post a new video, and there's some really cool ones coming very soon. And follow me on Instagram. If you're serious about magic and you want to learn more about performance theory or some of my own video clips from performances or some stuff from my past, different kinds of things, that's all happening at Instagram, okay? And you can follow me at The Real Jay Sankey, or just click on the link down below the video. I'll leave it right there for you now. I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year.